the presentation of the awards ceremony. Let's hear it for the end.
We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league doors, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond in their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Suggs, the pass to Jones. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Favors. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Outside Whitmore. Puts it up from 17. Favors, shot is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And they pick up 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Good. Favors has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Washington. Jones with the ball. 15 in his last outing. Oh, Favors with a block. Driving in. Oh!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Washington leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Trae Young. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Favors in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The 3 from Bane, and it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys?
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Magic trail by 11. Bane with it. Now Favors defending. Black outside. Step back shot. Sarr pulls it in. And they're on the run. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Here's Orlando. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Jones, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. No good off the glass. Washington leading by 13. And the dunk by Favors.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
That's tipped and stolen by Favors. From behind the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's the Washington Wizards feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league. Injuries are a part of the game, we know that. You guys have endured some yourselves.
Well, that's going to happen in this league, Ernie, but, some of us didn't need to miss 200 games.
Yeah, I may have missed a lot of games, Kenny, but in my career, I broke a lot of backboards.
More backboards than bones. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Washington Wizards.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's Wendell Carter, then it's Suggs, and it's Jones in at the two-guard position.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wizards leading by 20. For three, Favors connects from downtown. Favors got 18.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the dunk by Favors.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Suggs with it. Now Favors defending. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Down low. And Carroll passes to Wagner. No good. Unable to win this run.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Banchero. 4 on the clock. Here's Carter. And there's the rejection.
Wizards basketball.
Now Favors. Give him 23. The 3-ball. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Washington opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Sarr, Cam Whitmore out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Favors in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. Favors' shot is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Jones. That one a little long. And here's Washington. And the dunk by Favors.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Carter, a screen on Middleton. And Carroll passes to Jones. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And the dunk by Favors.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Now here's Suggs. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time